So here's some things to keep in mind, right? Look. The age for this thing. The median age is going to be 80, right? So you can see why this is an elderly illness, which is why, by the way, if you are over 65 in good health, you have about 90% chance you'll have no or mild symptoms, right? You need to know that. This is generally with men, but once again, you see the data about the homeless, the nursing homes. Those are big risk groups. And by the way, this is what we always traditionally did in medicine. We've always identified the risk groups and then focused our efforts on those risk groups. What needs to happen, what needs to be the best for the entire society, for everyone, is to really focus your time and efforts on the risk groups, the nursing home, the elderly, the vulnerable, the poor. That's where you can make meaningful impacts, right? I'm not saying it's nothing. I'm not saying you shouldn't do other things for other people. Yes, that's important also. But I'm also saying that it's important that you know that there's going to be a benefit from really focusing your time, effort, and energy on the most vulnerable. And in some ways, you could almost say, well, are you saying, well, are we letting it ride in the majority of the population? Look, you could say that some way. I'm not saying to be cavalier, but you don't get something for nothing. So when you bend that curve, you do help the ICUs. You do help less in the hospitals. But, quite frankly, that's good maybe at the beginning. We don't know as much. But as time goes on, now you have to start thinking about, well, look, if more of the population got infection, then there'd be less propagation. And we'd have less chance of mutations coming up that could reinfect people, right? It's a trade-off. Everything's a trade-off. You need to know that.